Love that. So I produced that collection in sterling, and it went on from there.
Her designs, perfectly suited to a culture always bent on finding the next big thing, quickly became a word-of-mouth sensation. Before long, top Hollywood stylists were coming straight to her door.
This is Cinderella's story, being able to say, this is who I am, this is where I started, this is where I want to go, and just make it happen.
But just like in the Cinderella fairy tale, the clock was about to strike midnight. Coming up,
they let me use the phone and call my mom, and all I could say was "Mama" 100 times.
When Women on Top returns. She's one of the babes of Hollywood bling, but only now is Erica Courtney becoming comfortable with the attention that comes with celebrity-based success. On the run from the FBI for more than a decade, Erica's early West Coast accomplishments were entirely based on word-of-mouth marketing.
She didn't want to have her picture taken because she was on the run from the FBI, and they kept wanting to interview and let me put your picture, and she said, oh, well, maybe I'll just put my silhouette because that's part of my thing, is, part of the mystery.
But after years of close calls, what Erica didn't know was the FBI was in fact closing in. And it was surveillance on her parents' phones that helped zero their focus. It was while she was on a business trip to New York and her best friend was taking care of Josh back home that the police made their bi-coastally coordinated move.
I looked through the people, it's a couple of guys, see badges, and they look like cops from a TV show. I thought they were coming to get me for skipping school.
I left her apartment and ran barefoot down Sunset Boulevard to go to a payphone to call Erica. By the time I told her that they had taken Josh, the FBI was at her hotel door.
You hear that knock on the door. The whole room closes in on you, and you just can't quite comprehend what just happened till they knocked again. I had like a shotgun or something to this side of my head, ask me what my name was. And at first I said, Erica Courtney, and they said, no, what's your name? And so then I told them my real name, and then I was arrested and handcuffed.
Natasha Ingram, alias Erica Courtney, was found guilty of kidnapping, and her sentence of 2 years probation would have been something of a relief if it didn't mean she also had to give up full-time custody of her beloved son Josh to his father in Louisiana.
She was devastated and her heart torn out that her son is taken.
She dealt with the pain through an almost daily stream of letters and phone calls, updating Josh on every twist her life and career were taking.
She'd show me all the press clippings. I would see that kind of stuff and I was like, Julia Roberts is wearing my mom's stuff. Madonna's wearing my mom's stuff. Wow.
To no one's surprise, the moment Josh was legally old enough to do so, he returned to California to be with his mother. All told, their separation had lasted 3 years in total.
We're really close. We're really close. And we've been through a lot together, so.
Now Josh is following in his mother's footsteps with his own jewelry line.
It's tough for me, and I don't have a 7-year-old. My jewelry has to speak for itself, and people don't buy it because I'm Erica Courtney's son.
And now she and her son are completely free to finally enjoy all the fruits of what they have survived and accomplished.
Slash's wife called, and we're dressing both of them for the Grammy.
They're also enjoying the chance to work together, always searching for new ways to keep the good life and business going.
This is pyrite, kind of fool's gold is what it is.
So I'm using fake gold now?
Yeah.
Erica Courtney's interesting, troubled past does make her a very attractive personality for women who are buying jewelry for themselves. Women are saying, well, I'm making enough money, I'm worth it, I'm gonna buy the rock myself. And if you're gonna do that, what more attractive person to buy that from but a woman who has made it on her own?
I think that looks great.
I'm proud of my mom. She didn't take out a business loan. She had no credit. She was on the run. She's a single mom, and she built a multi-million-dollar company out of nothing.
Do you wear this size? Or is it a little dainty for a guy?
I don't, but I would.
You would?
And being on the run didn't only affect her life with her son. She was also physically separated from her mother and sister for a full 10 years.
Even scratching the surface is difficult to think back on. And that's why success is so much sweeter.
Had she not gone through that experience, she wouldn't be the person she is today. She would likely not be in the jewelry business and not be in Los Angeles. So the seemingly bad things that sometimes happen to us along the way turn out to be the best things that could have ever happened.
Even though it never really seemed so at the time.
If you work that hard, you really don't have time to think about the hardships you're suffering. All you think about is how am I going to get from here to here?
Coming up,
I want jewelry that you'll love forever, that you would be proud to pass on to your kids and grandkids.
When Women on Top returns. LA jewelry designer Erica Courtney risked everything to get her son out of an emotionally charged custody battle with her first husband. After keeping one step ahead of the FBI for 9 years, Erica's son was finally sent back to his father in Louisiana, while Erica spent 2 years on probation.